Hey everyone, welcome to the journey into insight. We live in the most advanced age humanity has ever known. Technology is smarter, faster, and more powerful every year. Comfort surrounds us, information is instant, life feels effortless. This should be the happiest time in human history, but something doesn't feel right. People are more connected than ever, yet loneliness is everywhere. People have more comfort than ever, yet anxiety and depression keep rising. People have more freedom than ever, yet many feel trapped and exhausted. So here is the uncomfortable question. Is humanity actually progressing, or are we quietly losing something important along the way? Something no machine can replace. Something deeply human. In this video, we will explore the paradox of progress. How technology connects us but isolates us. How comfort weakens us instead of strengthening us. And why modern life feels heavy despite having everything. Stay with me and watch till the end, because this question affects all of us. They told us this would be the best time to be alive. More technology, more comfort, more freedom than ever before. Machines work for us. Information is instant. Life is easier. So here is the strange question nobody wants to ask. If everything is better, why do so many people feel worse? Look around quietly and honestly. People are busy all the time, but rarely fulfilled. People are connected to everyone, but close to almost no one. People have more choices than ever yet feel confused and tired. This is not coincidence. This is a pattern. We are living in the age of progress. But progress has created a deep paradox. On the outside, humanity looks successful and powerful. On the inside, anxiety, loneliness, and emptiness are spreading. This video is about that contradiction. Before going further, pause for a moment. Think about your own life, not society in general. Think about how often your mind feels calm and settled. Think about how often it feels rushed and restless. That feeling is the starting point of this discussion. Progress promised us time to relax, time to enjoy life, time to be happy. But most people feel they have less time than ever. Days pass fast, weeks disappear, years blur together. Something is clearly off. The first place we see this problem is connection. We live in a world where everyone is reachable instantly. Messages, calls, social media, video chats, all in one device. Never in history were humans so connected technically. Yet loneliness has become a global issue. Digital connection feels fast and efficient. You can talk to many people in a single day. You can share thoughts, photos, and opinions instantly. But speed is not depth and access is not closeness. This is where the illusion begins. Real connection needs presence. It needs attention, time, and emotional focus. But our attention is constantly being pulled away. Every notification interrupts, every scroll distracts. Connection becomes shallow without us noticing. Look at everyday life. Friends sit together, but stare at their phones. Families eat together, but live in separate digital worlds. Conversations start and stop without ever going deep. People feel unheard even when surrounded by others. Social media adds another layer to this problem. People do not share reality, they share highlights. Success without struggle, smiles without pain, wins without losses. When we compare our normal lives to these images, we feel behind even when we are doing fine. This constant comparison slowly damages the mind. Self-worth becomes tied to likes and views. Validation comes from screens instead of real relationships. People feel invisible if they are not constantly seen online. This is not connection, this is performance. Over time, people forget how to be fully present. Silence feels uncomfortable, boredom feels scary. The mind always needs stimulation to feel alive. This is not because people are weak. It is because the environment trained them this way. Progress also changed how we depend on the world. Modern life runs on systems we barely understand. Electricity, internet, machines, automated services. Most people rely on them completely every day. Few know how to live without them. In the past, survival skills were common. People knew how to fix things, build things, grow things. Today, most problems are solved by apps or services. When something breaks, it is replaced, not repaired. This creates comfort, but removes confidence. Dependence feels safe when systems work perfectly, but it creates hidden weakness beneath the surface. A power outage creates panic, not inconvenience. An internet failure stops work, communication, and direction. This shows how fragile modern life has become. We no longer trust our own abilities. We trust systems, algorithms, and machines. Memory is stored digitally, navigation is outsourced, decision-making is guided by software. Human capability slowly fades into the background. This is not about rejecting technology. Technology is useful and powerful. The danger appears when reliance becomes total. When humans stop practicing skills, they lose resilience. And resilience is what keeps societies strong. Now let's move to the inner world, the part progress rarely talks about. Mental health in advanced societies is declining rapidly. Anxiety, depression, burnout are becoming normal. This should concern us deeply. People live comfortable lives yet feel constantly stressed. They are not running from danger but still feel exhausted. The mind is under pressure all the time. Be productive, be successful, be happy, show it publicly. This pressure never truly stops. Information overload plays a major role here. News, opinions, arguments, fear circulate non-stop. The brain never gets a break from input. Humans were never built for this level of stimulation. Mental fatigue becomes unavoidable. Many people say they feel empty without knowing why. They have jobs, entertainment, and stability, but something feels missing beneath all of it. Comfort removed struggle, but also removed meaning. Without purpose, even easy life feels heavy. Look at everyday life around you carefully. Not theory, not philosophy, just normal daily scenes. People wake up already tired, even after sleeping. They rush through mornings without awareness. Life feels like something to survive, not experience. Go to any public place and observe silently. People sit close but rarely interact deeply. Everyone is present physically but absent mentally. Eyes move from screen to screen, not face to face. This has become normal, and that is the danger. Think about friendships today. Many people have contacts, followers, and chats, but very few have someone to call at midnight, someone who listens without distraction or judgment. Quantity increased, quality quietly disappeared. Think about families. Parents provide comfort, devices, and opportunities, but time, attention, and emotional presence are limited. Children learn early how to use screens, but rarely learn how to sit with their thoughts. Young people grow up comparing constantly. They compare looks, success, lifestyle, happiness. They feel behind before life even starts. Pressure arrives earlier than wisdom. Anxiety becomes a normal emotion. Education also reflects this paradox. Information is everywhere and easy to access. But understanding, patience, and deep thinking decline. People know many things but understand little. Speed replaced depth. Now look at work life. Technology promised freedom and flexibility. Instead, it created endless availability. Work follows people home, into beds, into weekends. Rest feels guilty instead of natural. People are always on. Always responding, updating, checking, reacting. The mind never fully shuts down. This creates stress without visible danger. A perfect recipe for burnout. Even entertainment has changed. It no longer refreshes the mind, it overstimulates it. Short videos, fast cuts, endless content. Pleasure without satisfaction. People consume all day, but feel empty at night. They laugh, scroll, and watch, but rarely feel fulfilled afterward, because consumption cannot replace meaning. Now think about emergencies. A simple power outage causes panic, not because danger is extreme, but because dependence is total. Few people know how to adapt. This shows a hidden truth. Progress removed many struggles, but it also removed preparedness. Human confidence faded with convenience, and that makes societies weak. So what do we do? Not slogans, not motivation. Real, practical steps that normal people can take. Slowly, realistically, without extremes. The first tool is attention control. Attention is your most valuable resource. Protect it intentionally. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Be unreachable sometimes. When talking to someone, be fully present. No phone in hand, no divided focus. This rebuilds real connection. people feel valued again. The second tool is skill rebuilding. Learn basic life skills again. Fix small things instead of replacing them. Cook, repair, build, and learn manually. Confidence grows from competence. The third tool is silence. Create daily moments without noise. No phone, no music, no screen. Just sit and observe your thoughts. Silence resets the mind. At first, silence feels uncomfortable. That is normal. Discomfort means healing is starting. Over time, clarity returns. You reconnect with yourself. The fourth tool is reducing comparison. Limit social media exposure consciously. Remember that online life is edited life. People show results, not struggles. Compare less, live more. The fifth tool is purpose rebuilding. Ask simple but honest questions. Why do I do what I do? What actually matters to me? What gives meaning beyond comfort? Purpose does not need to be big. It can be family, learning, service, growth. What matters is direction. Without direction, comfort feels empty. With direction, even struggle feels meaningful. The sixth tool is physical reality. Move your body regularly. Walk, lift, stretch, work with hands. The body stabilizes the mind. Neglecting it increases anxiety. The seventh tool is limits. Progress without limits becomes destruction. Set boundaries with technology. Decide when to disconnect. Freedom grows from limits, not absence of them. None of these tools reject progress. They correct its direction. Technology remains useful. Comfort remains valuable. But humanity remains central. Real progress should strengthen humans, not replace them. It should increase awareness, not numbness. It should deepen life, not speed it endlessly. It should serve meaning, not erase it. The future depends on balance, between speed and depth, between machine and mind, between comfort and resilience, between connection and presence. Now pause for a moment. Look at your own life again. Not society, not others, just you. Where has progress helped you? And where has it quietly harmed you? This question matters, because progress is not automatic destiny. It is shaped by daily choices, by habits we accept or reject, by awareness we practice or ignore. With all our technology, with all our comfort, with all our modern success, do you feel more alive than people before us? Or just more distracted and tired? Write your honest answer in the comments. Not the popular answer, the real one. Because conversations like this are where real progress actually begins. So now the question comes back to you. Not to society, not to experts, but to your own life. With all our technology, with all our comfort, with all our modern success, do you feel more alive than people before us? Or just more distracted, tired, and restless? Progress itself is not the enemy, but progress without balance becomes dangerous. Technology should serve humanity, not replace it. Comfort should support life, not drain meaning from it. Real progress makes us more human, more aware, more connected in real life, more capable and resilient inside. The future depends on the choices we make today. Write your honest thoughts in the comments, not the perfect answer, the real one. Because conversations like this matter, and this is where real progress truly begins.